Hi peeps, I'm AlphaFennec, and today on Ninetales, we're making a farm. But not just any kind of farm, no. This farm is tech-bound. So, let's get to bounding. What we're going to be building today is the tech-bounded farm. The things we're going to need for this build are materials and a location. Unlike a normal farm where we actually have those mobs in the farm, this tech-bounded farm is only going to have mob cards, which makes it way more efficient and way more compact. We're going to need cobblestone. I'm going to try to go for like a robotic feel. That's what I'm thinking for this. And did I just put seeds here? Oh my god. So we're gonna need stuff like some gray and white and maybe even some black. Maybe we're going to like go with like some cobble deep slate, some cobblestone. Let's just take like, I don't know, like maybe 3 to 4 stacks of each like material. We're also going to need some normal stone, so let's grab some of that as well. Oops. Maybe like 4 stacks of that. And we're definitely going to need smooth stone. We're probably going to get like the most of this build is going to be smooth stone. For all the layers and all the floors and stuff like that, it's going to be made out of smooth stone. All right. Okay, another one is pale oak. Pale oak is gonna be really good because, as you know, it's a wood that's basically all white, and so it works. This is basically what the build's going to be consisting of. If we need any more, then we'll just come back to the inventory bank and grab materials. But for now, let's look for a place where we can put this farm. The location really matters for this because the farm needs to be close enough where I can directly put the output of the farm into the inventory bank, but it needs to be far enough that it's not like in the way. So let's actually try this location right over here. All right, so test location number 1. Honestly, this could probably do it because we have a whole area here, which makes it pretty clean, right? Okay, so we just have to clean this all out, and then we can probably start building it here. And it's really close, not too close to Vault Captain, but also very close to the inventory bank. So honestly, it's a pretty good place. So let me just flatten this area real quick, and then we can get started with the build. So yeah, let's do that. Alrighty, so the flattening part wasn't really that bad. It was a lot of fun, honestly, because it was really calming. Like, I just had to just dig away, chip away at the dirt. It did end up going to nighttime. Yeah, I found out that there was like holes in the floor that was like pretty deep, so that I didn't want mobs spawning in the underneath the floor. I ended up actually getting involved with mobs. I'll take this side and fill it in, but we don't want to spend too much time on oh my god, filling this in, as I was saying before, really interrupted my skeleton. So I'm glad I filled that in. It didn't really take a lot of time, and afterwards it looked really good. Everything was flat and all dirt. This part, however, did take quite a while, but again, as I said before, it was definitely worth it because afterwards it looked really clean and really nice, and it was a really good environment for starting the build. At first, I was going to keep it just to that cherry tree, but I actually ended up extending it out past the cherry tree, as you see here. And yeah, there was more stone, so I had to like cover that up as well. But yeah, it ended up looking really good. Alright, now we're finally done clearing and flattening this area out. So now we just have to put all the dirt that we've got away so that we can actually start this build. Now we can start the build now that it's daytime, so that we can build peacefully without getting distracted and interrupted. Wait a minute, I forgot my stone cutter. Let me get that real quick and then we'll start the build. Alright, now that I got the stone cutter, now we have everything we need in order to build this build. So let's get started. Oh, actually, perfect. Where I am right now is like the best spot. Alright, let's go out. 7. Alright, let's see if that's long enough or big enough. That is definitely something. I'm thinking that we should double it and put it 2 to the side. So let's do that. So here, since I found that it was a little too short, I actually extended it by a whole, like, doubled the length. And I extended it. Okay, so I may have misunderestimated how much, like, smooth stone we were gonna need. Luckily, I did get a lot, processed a lot, so that we didn't have to deal with that. But hopefully I don't have to get more. But you never know, that could actually end up being the case. This whole floor needs to be that. Alright, so here I started the platform. After finishing the platform base, I did the corners, and then I went to get, like, the edges. Obviously, I wanted to make them different from the walls, as well as the roof. So I ended up just making it the pale oak logs. I was thinking of stripping them, but then I was thinking, yeah, there would be no point to that. Yeah, so this was the end result of the corners. And then I started the walls with the door, not really doorways, but like, areas where you can just walk in through. But I also actually added a doorway specifically for me. But, I did have, like, the mob ways on the left and right. Honestly, I'm gonna say the door is more just for, like, looks than actual usage, because I probably would just enter from the left end or right anyways, at all the same, so yeah. I had some trouble with the windows, but then eventually I found a design that I was comfortable with. Wait, what? Hold up. Is this supposed to be like that? Squared like that? No, it's not. Oh. Wow, the slab makes such a difference. Or wait, maybe I'm missing something? Oh yeah, I'm definitely missing something here. 2, 1, 2 of those stairs. Wait, what? 2 blocks. Wait, what's going on? Oh, am I not oh, I'm not supposed to have the stairs here. And then lastly, in order to finish up the build, I did some of the wall railings, as known as like just to add more detail to the walls so it's not too flat. After I finished that, I went on to do the roof. The roof was obviously fully just out of pocket, so it took a while to actually get it right, but then eventually I came up with a design that looks pretty cool and it matched the bottom and I was pretty comfortable with it. Alright, so we ended up finishing the outer design. Of course, the interior design is a whole other level. Probably not redstone. We're probably going to just use the Tom's storage mod. But, well, I'm going to have to learn it and everything, so that's going to be another episode for another time. It might just be the next episode, not going to lie, but yeah, for now, that's going to be it for today. That being said, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Alpha, rounding out. Bye!